Hi, I'm Sexinus. I'm a modder for Stardew Valley. In this video, I'll be talking to you about dynamic tokens. We'll be taking a look at this mod called Singing Stone of Luck. There's an asset called Singing Stone. I made it so it changes color depending on the luck of the day. So normally the player has to walk to the TV, click on it. However, for me, it takes some time. So instead I mod it so it changes the color of this and I can just easily check it. Don't have to click on other things. So let's check out how I set up the mod. So for the mod, I have it as Singing Stone of Luck. For the assets, I have various sprites. I have absolutely neutral, good humor, mildly perturbed, very displeased, and very happy. Let's check out the content file. If we go down to the changes, this is the content patch. Notice at the from file, assets slash, normally at this spot would be the name of the sprite in the assets folder, but instead I have double sets of curly brackets and it says luck value. So what is happening right here? Basically, I'm creating my own token. In this case, I'm using dynamic tokens to create this. If we scroll up, there's a section like changes, but instead it's called dynamic tokens. Let's take a look at each of these blocks. So the name, if you recognize, this is what I named as luck value. This section is where you put values that you want to use in the code. So in this case, for my mod, I have very happy, and that is from the file in the assets folder. Very happy right here. So for the condition, I'm using query, and I'm using global token. If you remember from the other video, daily luck is one of the global tokens. So when daily luck is greater than 0.07, then this value will activate. Where do I get these values? 0.07, this is just from the Stardew Valley wiki luck. If we look at the next block, notice that the name is also the same as this one and all the rest of these names. So depending on when it matches this condition, then it will use this value. Same thing with the other one. If it matches these conditions, then it use this value instead. So depending on the daily luck, it will change this part of the code to match which sprite I'm going to use. So this is just an example of just using my mod. Imagine if I didn't want to use dynamic tokens and I have to make all these content patches for different scenarios. But since I don't want to, I'm going to use dynamic tokens to make my life easy. And that's it for this video. I'll see you in the next one.